Hi everyone, my name is Logan and this is my first ever video in my mailbox. So I'm going to be talking about the books that I received this week, and I'm really excited about doing the first video log because for the first time I actually have like physical books that I can share with you guys. I do almost all of my reading on my Kindle. I'm hopelessly addicted to the whole ebook thing, and so it was really exciting for me to actually start getting like physical books in the mail. So I have one book that I received from a blog tour. I have 4 books that I received as part of winnings, and then an extra special book that I won also. So total we have 6 books to go through today, so hopefully this will be fairly painless. The first book that I have is part of the blog tour run by Jen Bighart at I Read Banned Books, and this is called Wonderland by Joanna Naden. And this book has to do with a girl who gets into a prestigious theater school, and that was what really caught my eye about it. I think that, I was a theater major when I was in college, so I'm hopelessly addicted to anything that has to do with the theater world, and I think that any books that have to do with the theater world especially are really great because it gets people interested and intrigued and hopefully out to see more arts. So that's the first book. The next 2 books I won from Ailey, Recovering Potter Addict, who has a fantastic blog, and she's been a really great person to me, especially as I get used to navigating the blogosphere. The first book that I won from her is 13 to Life by Shannon Delaney, and I'm really excited about this book. There's a sequel coming out this year called Secrets and Shadows, so I'm hoping to read this one before the sequel comes out so that I can hopefully try and time my reviews together. But I'm also going to be reading this book for the Shifter Challenge that I'm doing through Parajunkies blog. The second book that I'm doing that I got from Ailey is by Emily Whitman, and it's called Wild Wing. And this one has to do with time travel, which I'm very into. This girl gets sent back in time and has to sort of pretend that she's part of a king's court, and that would be sort of my life's purpose come true. I would love to wind up as part of a king's court, preferably that of Louis XIV from France. The next 2 books I won from Tabitha at Writer Musings, who also has a fantastic blog. Her first book is Matched by Ali Condi, and it's not really showing up well on the camera, but this book has a really fantastic cover. I was so excited when I got this book. First of all, because I gave this book a 5-star review. I thought it was fantastic. And I'm really looking forward to reading this one over and over again. And the added bonus about this arc, if you haven't seen it, it's absolutely beautiful. It is totally like sparkly and shiny, and I am a sucker for anything that has sparkle to it. So this one will make a great place on my shelf. The second book that I won from Tabitha is called Safik by Catherine Fisher. This is the sequel to her book Incarceron, which I read not too long ago. I really liked Incarceron. It was very sort of dark and intriguing, and sort of a world that I thought was really interesting and unique, and she definitely has a powerful voice. I think that the sequel will be interesting because I'm not sure where the story needed to go after Incarceron ended. But I am curious, and I'm interested to sort of get back into that world, so I'm looking forward to reading it. So I mentioned I had an extra special book that came in, and I won this one from Badass Bookie during her debutantes event at the end of last year, and that's a copy of 16 by Julia Carr. However, this particular copy is extra special because it was autographed. So this is one of the first books I've ever received that's autographed, so I'm really excited about it, and I'm really excited to finally get to read this book. I'm looking forward to it. So that's all I have for In My Mailbox this week. It was nice to share this with you, and I will check in with you next week. Thanks, guys.